And we are here with the Xbox title fight, Zack Havard versus Uncle Jendo. This is going to be a 5-round war. I'm Zane. I'm commentating this one on my own as my commentary partner is in there looking to become the 4th champion on the Xbox. We see here a show of respect between both guys, and we're here in the first of 5 rounds. These guys are about to get it on. Let's see what happens. We're looking at a top 20 guy in Zack Havard, so this is going to be a huge challenge for the commissioner here, but we'll see just how well he can do. And here, Zack putting on the pressure, going with a couple of body shots, and he is wearing the gold gloves to signify that he is the RFC champion. Uncle Jendo misses with a switch kick there, and we see the clinch strikes from Zack Havard. He steps back and he's applying pressure really early here. He's been on the complete offense in the first 30 seconds. Jendo looks to land a couple of body shots here. He does well. He gets out of the way, and now he's on the outside. He's taking the center of the octagon. He lands the switch kick to the body, but he's back up against the fence. Does a great job moving out of the way. And this is going to be a really high level fight here for the belt. But there is a first ankle pick attempt, and it gets through. Zack Havard is now inside control with 4 minutes to work with. Let's see what he does. Elbow there. Couple more elbows. He's just looking to apply pressure on the ground here, not let Jendo go anywhere, and it'll be interesting, to see how Jendo responds to this. We're seeing some ground and pound here. Oh, and Jendo with the reversal now. He gets top position. He postures up in half guard. He lands a shot and he gets back up, which I think is the wise thing to do. Lands a body shot, and let's see what Jendo can do with the rest of the round here. There will be, a promising sign for him to get up off of the ground in a small amount of time against such an accomplished ground fighter. And here Zack Havard is, laying the pressure on thick and fast. Jendo doing a great job of just getting out of the way there. Got a slightly different appearance to the last couple of appearances that we've seen from him. And this is the first fight that is going to be seen from the RFC in quite a while. We've been we've had a few problems with commentary teams and things like that, as a couple of us in here have unfortunately tested positive for the virus, but everybody's good now. And speaking of good, this fight has been great so far. Really high level, really clean striking on display. We're not seeing too many misses unprovoked, and there's a single leg attempt, and Jendo does a great job defending it, and he gets Zack up against the fence, and he's got his back now, takes him to the ground, in backside, postures up, lands a hook, a bit of damage to the body, gets back up, and I'm actually not sure how judges are going to be scoring this one so far. I would presume that Zack is, in the lead, but you never know. And Jendo there, decent counter striking so far, and he's not been hurt yet, which is really interesting. And he does like that jab straight and then high kick combo, so it'll be interesting to see if he can land that one clean and potentially end the fight. And look at that, does a bit of damage to Zack Havard's body there with a beautiful combo. Fakes the switch kick to the body, goes up high, and while Jendo's really coming into his own here, he's doing some damage to Zack's head. And it's interesting, could we see a new champion? Zack still walking forward, coming forward, goes for the ankle pick again. Will he get the second one off? He will. And he's back inside control. Let's see if we can keep it here for the rest of the round now. 1:34 to work with. And he gets into the crucifix position. Oh, and Jendo could be in real trouble, but he gets him off of him. Side saddle now. Zack looking to do some damage from the top. Backside position. Landing some shots on him. Landing some big ground and pound. I don't think Jendo's in too much danger here. But it's something to be wary of, and I think this looks bad for him on the judges' side of things. And this we are, like I mentioned, looking to crown potentially a 4th champion on the Xbox after Dean Kepka, Daniel Beamler, and Zack Havard, who is the current champ. But he seems adamant on defending as he slams him with authority. 48 seconds left of round 1. And this has looked like a 10-9 for the champ, in my opinion. But it'll be interesting to see what judges are saying about that. And Zack doing a great job of denying Jendo's, transitions on the ground and tiring him out, and then getting some ground and pound off. I think Jendo's just going to look to hang in there for the rest of the round now. 23 seconds to go. We are on a real-time clock as opposed to the accelerated clock that is used on online world championships and UFC 4, so it'll be interesting to see how these two top guys manage their stamina throughout the fight. Like I say, these guys are really experienced, especially Jendo nearing 20 fights in the RFC, and it's nice to see that he is now getting his title fight. End of the first round, and like I say, I would see that as a Zack Harvard win, but there's 4 more rounds left. The tide can definitely change in that time. We just see a little highlight from the first round, some ground and pound. I think that is the story of the first round. Zack Harvard taking control, doing some damage to Jendo on the ground there, and we'll see how this goes into round 2, 3, 4, and potentially even round 5. Round 2 begins now. Once again, no touch of gloves. Ankle pick attempt, but denied. Jendo denies that one this time, which is really significant. And he's coming with some offense of his own. That jab straight and then high kick. And he's really teeing off here, but he gets put in the clinch. Zack lands a knee, lands another one. And he's out of it. And he goes for a takedown, goes for a single leg, takes the back, and he slams him again. And once again, it's with authority. He's into side control. Gets into half guard. Is going to hold him here and do damage. Back inside control. Jendo look for the sprawl. Elbow by Zack Havard from the top. Another one. That's 3 there. Landing some body shots now, just doing damage on the ground, and it's going to look really good for the judges, this. And I think we've been seeing a controlled performance by the champion so far. But Jendo has proven to be a threat and that he can do damage on the feet. And I think he's earned the respect of Zack Harvard here. And once again, we're seeing that crucifix position. Can Jendo do something? And he gets out of it. Back inside saddle. We're just seeing, some great groundwork here by Zack Harvard. It really, really suffocating pressure on the ground. He's not letting Jendo go anywhere. Back in side control once again. Just controlling the fight from side control and half guard. And, it's a real skill. Is he going to deny this? He's a top level fighter. Of course he's going to deny that. And, it's interesting to see what's going to happen now. Oh, but Jendo does get a reversal off, and this could be interesting. He's got a few seconds to work with here to get up off the ground, but he's gone for it, and it's been denied multiple times. Now Zack Harvard looks to take his back, and this could be the beginning of the end for Jendo here. He's really low on stamina. He's in big trouble. But at the same time, Zack Harvard's low on stamina, so we might not be able to see him capitalize here. But great showing on the ground from both men so far. Jendo doing a good job of not getting himself in too much trouble, and Zack doing a good job of controlling the situation on the ground. Jendo gets up, and now he's only against the fence, but we'll see, if he can get off here. Knee to the body there. And Jendo gets off, and he's got 2 minutes 37 to do some damage on the feet now, which is where I believe he'd prefer the fight to be. But we're seeing that Zack Harvard is such a high-level guy in every regard of the game. And Jendo doing some good work to the body there. Great uppercut as well, such a clean strike. And we've seen such clean striking from the challenger here. I mean, both guys, this is a really good showing so far. And Jendo gets rocked there with a left hook. A switch kick to the body, and now he could be in big trouble. Oh, and he's firing back with some shots of his own. And another great, jab to a hook. Misses the switch kick to the body, takes a front kick to the face. And I'm surprised he's not been rocked there if I'm honest. But he's showing incredible heart and incredible determination to stay in this fight here. But I think Zack Harvard's starting to smell a bit of blood. But look at Jendo coming back with a straight and then a body shot. Oh, but left hook hurts him again. And Jendo's in real trouble here now. He's taking a lot of damage to the head. Moves out the way. Great work to get out of the way. We're seeing some brilliant striking on display from the champion. This is a great fight so far. Such a body shot. Jendo firing back with some of his own damage. Great counter striking by Jendo, and oh my, it gets the ankle pick off. And now Zack Harvard's got this fight into a situation where he is no longer in danger. I think that's a strong way for him to end this round. Jendo did some great work on the feet there, I have to say. And Zack Havard now gets into half guard, forced there by Jendo. We're seeing a couple of transition phases. He gets into side control. Jendo not allowed to move out of side control there by Zack Havard, and he lands some shots from the top here. And Jendo doing a good job of posting those shots up. And now got to look to just get out of here. And he sprawls, and both guys get up. Oh, the left hook does some damage to Jendo. An uppercut, that is a great shot against the fence. We could see the fight end here in the second round. Yeah, I think it's all over. What a dominant performance by the champion. Jendo showed that he does have some chinks in his armor, but that was a great performance. Really, really good finish. And I believe we will be getting an interview with both guys in just a minute. I'll see you with that. And we are here with the loser of that fight and the commissioner of the RFC, Jendo. Commiserations, that was a really, really good fight. What are your thoughts after that?
That was a hell of a fight, man. I hung in there. That first round was competitive. I still think I lost the first round, and I obviously got finished in the second. But I think that first round was very competitive. He fought well, bro. He fought well, but I'm pretty sure I earned a little bit more respect from him too. He was waiting on that double hook to the body come back from me, and I knew I wasn't going to throw it at all. I fought completely different. It maybe last a little bit longer. I saw some areas where I messed up. Saw some defensive things I could pick up on. I caught on to a lot of his striking rhythms, man. I thought I caught on to his striking rhythm. I was really hoping we can go to a third. I thought my slips would start being a lot more useful because, man, I started reading the strikes a little bit better. But he finished me, bro. Once he had that mount, I knew I was in trouble because his ground and pound switches up every time. It's like there's no rhythm going on in his brain. It's always different. Sometimes it's that straight. Sometimes it's at a couple times. So usually you have to take 1, 2, 3, 4 shots on the bottom before even knowing what the hell to do with him. So I knew I was basically done there. But nothing but respect to him, man. All I gotta say is sometimes the promoters gotta promote, man. And after that one, I can actually announce this. I'm gonna be joining up with Zack and Bang to form a fight team. We haven't decided on a name yet, but I'm actually gonna be having Zack turn into my coach. So that's what's happening after this one.
Well, grace and defeat, that was an incredible fight. Do you have anything to say before we sign off? Grace is ever in defeat. I just want to ask you, is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Yeah. A lot of shit talk in the process of this fight, and sometimes the promoters got to promote, man. I want to announce after this fight that I'm actually going to be teaming up with Zack and Bang, and we're going to be forming a fight team. No name decided yet, but I'm actually going to be trying to bring on Zack as my coach. So nothing but respect to him, man. He's the champ for a reason, and I wish there was a clearer shot to him, man. I wish I didn't have that less than 1 minute loss to him off the lean hook, because then I'd have a clearer shot to a rematch. But now I know it's a long road back, but I know at the end of that road, man, there's that trilogy fight, and I will get him. I will get him on the end of that one. But for now, man, I'm just happy to be joining up with Bang and Zack and sharpen up my game, get moving towards being one of the best players in the world.
And is there any fights in your immediate future in the RFC?
I mean, there's a fight that's in my past, my present, and my future always. Me and Bang are at 2-2 through 4. We're both there at the top. We both can't really take that dip right now. There's nobody that's made that move to get that shot upwards, you know what I mean? And there's no one above us that we deserve to go at, as now I'm coming off a loss and he's coming off a couple. So I think this may be the time to actually run it back for a 5th time, me and Bang, which hopefully finally produces a clear winner of this rivalry. Because I don't know, I'm not sure if you remember, but our trilogy fight, which I ended up winning to go up 2-1, we had to do it 6 different times due to different circumstances and different happenings in the middle of the fight. It was as complicated as it could be. It was as doubtful as it could be. So we had to run it back. He got me, and now that sets up number 5. So I'm pretty sure me and Bang will be seeing each other for a date here in the near future.
Well, you're both two of the best guys in the division. I'm sure you'll be back from this loss better. And it was a pleasure to call you fight. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. It was a pleasure to be there. It was a hell of a war, and I'm glad to be main eventing.
And we are here with the winner of the previous fight, Zack Harvard. Congratulations, you're still the champion. How do you feel about the last fight?
Feels great. He came in with a great game plan of dodging. We was not expecting that. I thought he was going to get in my face and try to knock me out, but he really sharpened up his game with staying tight, not getting hit as much, and I had to shoot on him. I wanted to go in there and strike with him and completely decimate him, not even use my grappling, but I had to grapple this guy.
So that leads into my second question. How did you see the fight going prior to actually, getting in there and, starting the fight?
I was expecting, as soon as the bell rang, walk him down and finish him within the first 2 minutes. That's how I thought the fight was going to go. Obviously, that didn't happen, and I had to grapple.
And, you are now 6-0 in the
I was going to get
RFC.
rocked.
You're, the third Xbox champion we've had, and, we're staying at 3 for a little while, it seems. Who is, is there anyone you'd like to call out? Is there anyone you see next for you to defend the belt against?
Uh, not really. I don't care. Whoever the matchmakers give me, they give me, and I'm just going to run through them too.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
that's a great attitude. That was a sensational performance from you. It was a pleasure to call your fight. Is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Um, peace.
There we go. Thank you.